All right, now, Bud Light is now officially the sponsor of narcissism and woman face, causing mass boycotts. Uh, we're going to speak to a Philadelphia bartender who's outraged about this whole Dylan Mulvaney controversy. Another trans shooter trying to get her nut off in a school or church. And a man marries a woman who looks exactly like his daughter. Is he a scumbag or a legend? That's what we're talking about today in Tyrannical House of Comedy. My name is Ty. Welcome to my House of Comedy. That was redundant. I am on my own. This is that solo content, this extra content that I promised. We're going to be breaking down this Dylan Mulvaney controversy. So Dylan Mulvaney got sponsored. Oh yeah, Avery is currently he just got Rodney Kinged by police officers for about 6 minutes straight. So he's recovering in the hospital. We have our thoughts and prayers for him, and also for the valiant police officers whose fists were harmed during their heroic stopping of him. And I'm not saying that the cops were in the right, but they were trying to do their job, and we support cops trying to do their job on this show. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for cops doing stuff like that to, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd. Oh wait, Trayvon Martin wasn't cops; it was a Mexican man. George Floyd, Rodney King, my co-host Avery. Then if we just got rid of them because of that, then what would happen? Suddenly the Mexicans are just allowed to cross our border willy-nilly? Oh, that's happening already. Oh, my bad. But yeah, so Avery is doing that. He's going to cut a deal with them to help fight the cartel at the border. Kari Lake's team. Kari Lake is actually setting up her own... I don't know if you know this. Kari Lake is actually setting up her own... like a French Foreign Legion, because anyone can just go to France and join the French Foreign Legion, and then they'll just send you to Africa to kill black people. And so Avery wants to start his own French Foreign Legion type thing, where instead of killing, Kari Lake does. Avery wants to join Kari Lake's freedom fighters of Arizona or whatever. I don't know, French Foreign Legion. So Arizona Autonomous Legion, the AAL, is what Kari Lake's coming up with. This is fact. It's in my notebooks. It's right here. That's why I was looking down earlier. Look, I pre-planned my monologue. But so Kari Lake is trying to come up with these Arizona Autonomous Legion. And then Avery's going to join, and he's basically going to become an independent mercenary border patrol agent, where he just stands at the border and kills Mexicans trying to sneak in with their children. In every shot he gets, they're gonna give him a little bit of money. They pay him, but then they also give him like a fund. So he's gonna have this fund that's gonna accumulate for every Mexican he kills. It's like getting paid for commission at a sales job, except you're killing illegal Mexicans, Venezuelans, Guatemalans, Puerto Rico. No, Puerto Rico. Well, still kill the Puerto Ricans. Guatemalans, Cubans, all those people. All the people that say that they're Hispanic but are obviously black and won't admit to it. Those are the ones. He's upset with them. He's going to cap them off, and he's going to get a lot of money for it. And he also gets what we're going to call white points. So what these white points are is where for every illegal Hispanic that a black man kills on the border of Mexico, we're going to give him a separate fund, like a health savings account, but it's to help get him skin pigment changing surgery. Is what we're going for. We want to get him as white as possible, as quick as possible. That's because that's our dream as Americans. That's what we do. And I'm all for it. I was all for him joining. I actually wrote a letter of recommendation to Kari Lake. I'm very close to her. I love her. Would have voted for her if I wasn't a felon. And, all that stuff. But so anyway, that's where Avery is. Now Connor is Jonathan Conneran. He's busy having sex with his new girlfriend, most likely. It's, what is it? We're recording this. It's about 5:30 while we're recording this, and I imagine he's off work. He showered and he's just dipped his balls just all the way in to his girlfriend's pussy. So that's where they are. Yeah, that was fun. So we have a lot of stuff on the agenda today. Let me tell you something. Not a lot. We have two things, but one's big. They're both big. They're both big. I mean, well, we could ask the daughter if it's big. Anyway, so the recent controversy popped up on April 1st, April Fool's Day, where Dylan Mulvaney had a bunch of Bud Lights and said he was the new face of Bud Light and whatever, and it had Dylan Mulvaney's face on it. And people thought it was an April Fool's Day joke, but turns out it was not. So let me go ahead and pull up this story from you. This is oh, I guess I gotta... Alright, let's see. Boom. Alright, here we go. So, Bud Light confirms brand partnership with Dylan Mulvaney, aimed to authentically connect with various demographics. Representatives for the Bud Light brand owned by Anheuser-Busch confirmed the brand partnership with trans-identifying activist Dylan Mulvaney after followers speculated it could be an April Fool's Day prank. Anheuser-Busch works with hundreds of influencers across our brands as one of many to authentically connect with audiences across various demographics and ... So that's, I love when they use, this is like Connor's big pet peeve, is when they use the first paragraph of the damn article as the what is that called? You have the subtitle. The subtitle is the half of the first paragraph, which is retarded. Just as retarded as, oh, that's what I wanted to say. Trans-identifying activist Dylan Mulvaney is not really trans. He's a performance artist. He's a gay man. He wanted to get popular, and so he did what he needed to do. He's also probably autogynephilic, which means that he's turned on by dressing like a woman. So this whole time, he has to keep his dick taped to his left or right leg, depending on how he hangs, because it gets hard. And he's got to use good tape, because that tape will pop. Ask any drag queen. Ask any drag queen. They get a boner when they're grinding on kids at Drag Queen Story Hour. It just, you know, it pops, unless you use good quality tape. And I don't think, yeah, so... but this Dylan Mulvaney's not a real trans woman, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, I think she's a faker. I'm echoing Tim Pooh, but who cares? So blah blah blah. Oh, various demographics and passion points. My passion is to dress like a woman. Well, I brutally fuck a man in the ass, but in a dress. That's called trans, ladies and gents. From time to time, we produce unique commemorative cans for fans and for brand influencers like Dylan Mulvaney. Didn't even change his name. This commemorative can was a gift to celebrate a personal milestone, and it's not for sale to the general public. Okay, so they didn't actually... So you're not getting a can with his face on it, which kind of ruins my joke that I was doing on stage the last couple nights. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Let not the truth get in the way of a good story. So it was a gift to celebrate that he's done a year of womanhood. So this woman, because that's what she is a woman. I'm kidding. So it was a gift, or actually he didn't even say womanhood, he said girlhood. I'm misspeaking right now. That's my fault. I'm on a whole bunch of new meds. See, here's the thing. My heart is on the verge of making me have a stroke. So I saw a doctor, and the doctor said, here is a pill. And I took the pill, and it didn't work, so they gave me 3 more pills to take every day. And I tell you what, I'm not nervous about anything anymore, but I just don't give a fuck about anything anymore either. Like, I'm just at the point where I'm just like, who gives a shit? Call him a fag. not Dylan. I meant someone at work. Like at work, that's like my main. Like I'm just like, yeah, whatever. He's gay, right? And that's where I'm at right now. So I apologize for my monotone and my lack of enthusiasm. I promise you, I will try and pound these White Claw surges down, 8% alcohol. What up? And do better. Mulvaney, who boasts more than 10 million followers on TikTok, has posted a video advertising the beer company's March Madness contest, offering customers a chance to win $15,000. The influencer dressed like Audrey Hepburn's character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. I never saw that. I know the song. Well, I seen one about Breakfast at Tiffany's. She said, I think I remember that film. Okay. Well, so she dressed like Breakfast at Tiffany's while drinking Bud Light and claiming not to understand what March Madness is. I think everyone kind of fucking knows what March Madness is. It's where some dude is so turned on by the clothes he's wearing, he dresses up like a fucking woman and pretends to be a small girl for a year of his life. That's March Madness. Another video showed the activist in the bathtub with a stack of Bud Light nearby, dancing to hold music. This was a riff on the Bud Light commercial that debuted at Super Bowl LVII. Yeah, I can't get past 10, sorry. In February, Mulvaney also showed off a personalized beer can commemorating 1 year of the Days of Girlhood series. Social media, 1 year. See, 1 year of the Days of Girlhood. Like, 1 day of pretending like you were a little girl waiting to be molested. Social media users reacted strongly, with many calling for boycotts of the brand. Kid Rock posted a video. Oh, why don't we just go to the Kid Rock video? In fact, let's do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the Kid Rock video. We're gonna take a look at that. Then we're going to give this Philly bar owner, Robbie. We're going to give him a call, and we're going to see how he feels about this. He had some strong words earlier when I spoke to him, so I want to see, if he's still there, how he feels about it. It's increasing. I think even Nike has sponsored Dylan Mulvaney at this point. So, it'll be interesting to see. But let's go. All right, there's the video. So here we go, everyone. Enjoy. Oh, for people just listening. So Kid Rock's facing away. He's got a baby blue MAGA hat on and a Kid Rock first annual fish fry sweatshirt on, and he seems happy. All right, let's continue.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Oh wait, hang on. There's probably an echo. My bad. Let me mute this. Okay.
Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
Oh man, what's that? Is that an AR-15? Oh gosh, is that an AR-15? Did he just kill the trans Bud Lights with an AR-15?
Bud Light, fuck Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's what happened. So that was Kid Rock's reaction when he found out about all this. As you can see, he wasn't happy. Not a lot of people were happy with this. There's a lot of comments and stuff about it. Like people are not cool with it. And so Kid Rock did that. He shot the Bud Lights, which I would have finished. I would have finished my Bud Lights, stacked the empty cans, and shot them, and pretended like, yeah. This was the rest of my Bud Light. What do you mean? You gotta finish. Like, don't buy any more. If you're gonna boycott, don't buy any more of it. But finish what you got. You know what I mean? Like, where I'm like, well, I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes. I'm like, yeah, but like in like 3 days, because I still have 2.5 packs of cigarettes left. I gotta get through. Like, I'm not just gonna give these away or fucking smoke them. You're fucking throw them away. You're crazy. It's fucking $13 a pack at this point, and that's in Arizona. I couldn't believe what the people in foreign states are dealing with. So let's see. Oh no, that's the wrong article. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll do better. All right, so still the wrong article. Still the wrong article. Hey, can you find the right article? No, you can't. There we go. I found it. Am I good at this? Thank you all for watching, and here we go. Let's see. So the stack of Bud Light. Where is it? Where he's upset? 10 million followers on TikTok. He's in a bed. Days of girlhood. Oh, Kid Rock posted a video showing himself shooting several cases of Bud Light and using profanity while referencing the brand. Gotta love the Daily Wire and their Christian fucking values. All right, let's not swear while this man shoots the shit out of a whole bunch of Bud Lights. Bud Light made a mockery of women by partnering with transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney, a biological male who makes a living exploiting what it means to be a woman. Outkick writer David Hookstead said, "We can't even drink beer in America anymore without woke politics being involved." Hey, America, I'm here to tell you, you can. White Claw, independently owned, not a publicly traded company, no trans stuff. It's just some dude, like Boston or something. I don't fucking know where he is. But it's just some guy. He made some White Claws. I think he started in Canada, if I'm being honest here, which is a commie shithole at this point. They're destroying that country. But drink surges. I don't know about Trulies. We're gonna have to look into those. We're gonna have to see what the status is on Trulies and see if those are good. But we can't drink beer in America. And then Ben Shapiro, the Daily Wire editor emeritus, said on Twitter, "Piss water masquerading as beer hires man masquerading as woman," which is pretty fucking good. Like if you were doing the SNL news thing, you put the face up and do that. Back when SNL was good, that'd be good. And then a third user said, "Hey, Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch, enjoy authentically connecting with your smaller audience. The majority of us won't tolerate you erasing women with your woke BS." A third, oh yeah, I said that right. So Mulvaney is partnered with multiple national brands for advertising campaigns on social media, including KitchenAid, Kind Snacks, wedding dress brand ASOS, Native, MAC Cosmetics, and others. And he also went to the White House with Joe Biden. And whatever. I mean, look. I mean, and then Tim Pool actually goes on. So we go to Tim Pool right here, and Tim Pool's got all the receipts. So if we boycott, let me go back to the big thing. So if we boycott Bud Light, we have to boycott Budweiser, Bud Light, Kona Brewing Company, Michelob Ultra, Natty Light, Busch Beer, Stella Artois, Estrella Drasco, which I'm pretty sure is Stella Artois in Spain or Mexico or some shit, who knows. Land Shark Lager, Presidente Beer, Hoegaarden. That's actually a German word for a place where all the sluts go. Shock Top, which is when a man comes in your mouth and he has chlamydia. And then there's these ones, which are all just random brewing. Well, you think they're just random local brewing companies, and you're like, oh my god, Goose Island's so good. But 10 Barrel Brewing Co., Cisco Brewery, Golden, like there's Elysium, Four Peaks. We gotta boycott all these. And then Babe, Cutwater, Highball, Neutral, Ritas. Thank God I drink Buffalo Trace and White Claw Surges. And that's what you need. Alright, we're going to take a 2-second break, and we're going to get back with a man from Philly who owns a bar. He's quite upset. Alright, and we're back, and I am live on the phone with the Philadelphia bartender owner, Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee, we spoke earlier about this Dylan Mulvaney, this Dylan Mulvaney controversy, and I understand that you're upset and you have some issues with Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light now.
Yo, I'm kind of fucking peeved off on that. Got fucking Dylan Mulvaney on my Bud Light, and you know, Philly boys know this. We don't BL'd up all the time, and it's kind of got me peed off. Now I got to switch over to Michelob Ultra Light like some friggin' fag.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Robbie, but actually Michelob Ultra is owned by Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, no way. Are you going to tell me I got to drink water now like some fucking guinea?
Yeah. Well, there's good news we just found out. We just spoke about this on the podcast, but anyone can drink White Claw Surges. Those are still fair game.
Yo, I got a DUI from drinking Surges. I can't go back to that now.
Well, what... Look, I mean...
Look, I'm just saying, dude, you gotta fix the fucking BLs. I don't give a hell about the Dylan, dude, but he just fucked up my shit. Now, everyone at the bar, when I'm trying to watch the Philly games, is calling me a freaking homosexual. That's not cool, bro.
No, it's not good, and that's the problem with this whole Anheuser-Busch deal. Oh, shit, I just closed a window. Whoops. But look, they have Bud Light apparently has a history of responding to LGBTQ quote-unquote extortion. Do you think that big companies like this should continue to be intimidated by women with penises?
Yo, they should stop getting bullied by those chicks with dicks and just take the chick off the BL, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No George Floyd on it, I don't give a hell. Just get the chicks with dicks off.
Have you been selling any of your Bud Lights?
Yo, on the low, technically, but for legally, I cannot for real.
Right, I understand. Okay, so have you jerked off to any of these Bud Light cans with Dylan Mulvaney's face on them?
Yo, are you a fan? I can't be disclosing that info on the fucking radio like that.
Look, I'm just saying it's a thing that's come up. It's come up continuously.
Sometimes it happens. You know, last time they had Trixie Mattel on it, and I, you know, not gonna lie, I had to get one out. The lady was gone. She was in fucking rehab. I can't. What do you want me to do?
I know. I get it. Sometimes you just got to rub one out. There's no problem with that. But Budweiser, there's a press release coming out.
Budweiser, fuck the Budweisers, DL's all day.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But look, so Budweiser canceled a Clydesdale appearance.
Clydesdale?
Yeah, I think they come out there. People get so drunk they're able to fuck a horse. I believe is the main crux of the festival. I believe it's a festival. I could be.
You're telling me to put a Clydesdale on it? I thought they already put it on the BL. That dude looks like a horse.
Yeah, no, it's quite ugly. I don't know if did you see the Nike commercial where he was pretending to exercise? Sorry, she.
I stopped watching Nike commercials after Kaepernick, bro.
Ah, yes, Kaepernick. He disappointed us all. We were all hoping he'd be transracial, but he turned out to be full black.
Politics aside, he was just a trash-ass quarterback.
Yeah, I know that too. He was also a horrible quarterback, and no one actually liked him as a person. So.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, this is just where we're at. But so the Anheuser-Busch they're canceling it because they're saying that it's scrutiny from the partnership with tranny Dylan Mulvaney, and they just want to kind of try and not get threatened. They're saying people are being threatened. Do you think we should continue threatening these people to make them stop putting trannies that we will potentially masturbate to on the can after 9 of them?
Yeah, for real. Because I get confused every time I bust one off to one of those transsexuals.
No.
They need to stop that real quick because my parents are getting really concerned lately.
Yeah, and it's not good. And how old are you, sir?
34.
34, yeah. And your parents still, yes, of course.
Yeah, they're going to take my Eagles flag away if I don't stop this shit off.
Right, of course.
It hurts.
Do you own the bar or do your parents own the bar?
No, I own the bar. It's in their duplex, but...
Oh, okay. That's good.
I own the liquor, let's just say that.
Right. I see that. So, I mean, Kid Rock decided to put all his beer out and shoot it. He shot the crap out of it. Do you plan to do that with your Bud Lights?
Rock is an American badass, so he can do whatever the hell you want. I personally am just, the economy is down a little bit, so I'll probably hold off for a little bit.
Oh, I understand. No, I understand. You can't just... I mean, me personally, like I said, what I would have done earlier, I would have drank all the Bud Lights, lined up the cans, and pretended like and filled them with water and just pretended like I was shooting someone.
Well, that's... they say old habits die hard, and that's it.
All right, well, thank you so much for talking to us, Mr. Robbie Lee.
Robbie Lee, not that bitch-ass Cash App Bob Lee. Or that fat fuck Bobby Lee.
All right, yeah, avoid those people. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you talking to us, and we'll speak to you again soon, and we hope that your business picks up after this transpocalypse that's happening right now.
Yo, birds out.
All right, that was Robbie Lee. Like I said, I spoke to him over Twitter earlier, and seems like a good guy, and we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot more on this whole thing, though. We got sponsors later. So what I said earlier was Bud Light Company, parent company, which is Anheuser-Busch, apparently has a history of responding to LGBTQ quote-unquote extortion. They did some stuff. Same as the headline. Mulvaney, a man who identifies as a woman, acquired millions of followers on social media over the past several months while documenting a purported transition to girlhood. So we got brand deals. Oh wait, I gotta pull it up for you. That's my fault. I'm sorry about that. Let me transition. Look, John Rich and Travis Tritt, who are completely relevant and totally in the news always by the Daily Wire. They're upset. So they banned it. John Rich said, "What beer should my bar in Nashville replace Bud Light with?" At Redneck Riviera. I wonder if what's that one guy's name? What the fuck is his name? I don't know. He's got some place out here. We'll see how it is. But Travis Tritt said he'll be deleting all Anheuser-Busch products from his tour hospitality rider. I know many artists who are doing the same. Probably Shane Gillis. You ruined my Bud Lights. He said he was sponsored by Budweiser. A tour of his was sponsored by Budweiser in the 90s. And that was when Anheuser-Busch was American-owned. A great American company that later sold out to the Europeans and became unrecognizable to the American consumer. Such a shame. And I guess they're right. Those fucking retarded Europeans who keep causing world wars all the time fucked up our beer company. It used to be good. It used to be a great beer company, and now here we are. This is where we're at now. Yeah, and it's just, it's all basically the same shit that we talked about. So, I mean, I would say the whole moral of this story is drink White Claws, drink Buffalo Trace, avoid these drinks that'll turn you trans or whatever they do. That's my opinion. I think that's what we're going to do. But why don't we go ahead and move on to the next story. Welcome to, or welcome back to, Tyrannical House of Comedy. I am Tyrant, and that just depends on how I end up, if I add this segment or just do it separately for fun. But we have another story, a great story, my favorite story, a feel-good story, by the New York Post, Emily Lefroy. The article is titled, "Dad Blasted for Marrying Woman Who Looks Exactly Like His Daughter." Like mother, like ... stepdaughter? Oh man, this is a Freudian fucking article if I've ever seen one. I don't know about y'all, but let me pull up the article for you guys. Oh good, you can see my bed. I swear to God, we're not in my bedroom. Anyway, so here's the article. A man who is 16 years older than his wife is being accused by trolls of marrying a woman who looks exactly like his daughter. Chris Chapin, 44, and his wife, Savannah Chapin, 28, first met when she began working for him 4 years ago as a hairstylist at the salon he owns in Gilbert, Arizona. Oh, shout out, I live in Mesa. Oh, this is a hometown story, too. Look at that. But at the time, Savannah said she wasn't interested in being in a relationship while Chris had just filed for divorce from his previous wife. My life was kind of in a tailspin, the owner of Ao Some Salon admitted on an episode of the YouTube show Don't Judge Love. I guess we're shouting out that podcast. The father of 6 said, 6? Dang, dude, this guy got busy with his ex-wife. Damn. The father of 6 said he spent, said the more time he spent with Savannah, the more he realized there was something super special between them that he never felt before. Well, I mean, when you're in your 40s and you get into a 20-year-old's pussy, I'm sure that feels like something you've never felt before, but it's just different. You've been in there, I'm sure, at one point when you were a certain age, your wife was 28, and, you know, you got to feel that enveloping wonder. At first, the pair hid their blossoming romance, especially since Chris's 21-year-old daughter, Tiziana, oh my god, who goes by Tizzy, also works at the salon. So he's married his daughter's boss. And here we are. So, we got... Yeah, I guess she looks like an older version of her, yeah. You know, earlier when I saw this, I just noticed that the mom's, the stepmom's arms were a little thicker, and I was like, that's a distinguishing feature. But looking at this now, I would probably say that, yeah, they look pretty goddamn alike. But don't all blonde women fucking look alike? White women, blonde white women, not the black women who put in blonde weaves. Or the Mexican women who bleach their hair blonde because they want to be like more like American, you know what I mean? Look, I am American. What you talking about? But yeah, no, they look exactly alike. But, you know, who amongst us? Who amongst us hasn't... I don't have a daughter, so I really can't say. But who amongst us hasn't watched step family porn? Who amongst us? Savannah is only 7 years older than her stepdaughter, Tizzy. I fucking got named by a black guy. Did they use a young pic? Oh, no, she doesn't have braces. I thought she had braces. 16-year gap. The couple admitted there was some controversy in the salon when they told everyone they were dating. They revealed some of their coworkers even accused Savannah of being a home wrecker and suggested Chris was abusing her due to their age difference and power dynamic. He just wants to bang his daughter. At least he's not banging his daughter. He's just banging someone who looks like his daughter. Like, it goes back to, like, Shauna Rae. Perfect example. Shauna Rae. We talked about this. Go back, look at Tyrant's Shauna Rae reaction. But specific, like, yeah, she's a midget who looks like a child. Got a little bit of tits. I'm sure pubes. I wouldn't know. I'm sure her boyfriend does, but her boyfriend is like a 6-foot man, and obviously a pedophile. Obviously a pedophile, but he isn't banging kids. He's banging someone who's an adult who looks like a kid. So it's like, what's the big deal? It's the same here. Like, sure, you're banging someone who looks like your daughter, but at least you're not banging out your daughter. Oh my god, yeah, wow, what a fucking... I can't tell you which is which. I can't tell you which... I couldn't tell you which one of these two is which. They love their blended family. I gotta put my mouth on the hole. I should know that from eating pussy. No, they look exactly like... He looks gay, though. It looks... Oh, they probably got his hair done. Oh, see, that's the thing, too. I guarantee you they fucking made sure before this photo shoot They're like, make sure their hair is bleached exactly the same, and then throw a little bit of bleach in his hair. That way they look like it's like a mother and father banging their their biological child. Tizzy was originally very thrown. This is fucked up. Tizzy was originally thrown off, Savannah admitted, although it didn't stop them from falling in love and tying the knot, banging it out in the back room of the salon. Now we're best friend, and she's my little right-hand man. Fuck, dude. It sounds like they're having threesomes. If I'm being perfectly honest here, it sounds like this family is just recording content for Pornhub. Like, they're just banging it out all day long. You got dad laying on his back, mom sitting on the face while his daughter's riding his and they're just kissing and rubbing each other's tits. This segment is sponsored by Pornhub.com. If you want the best incest porn of your life, go to Pornhub.com. I swear we don't do child porn. That was a sponsored segment by Pornhub.com. Anyway, they're definitely having a threesome. They're definitely doing threesomes often. I love it. She's my little right-hand man. She uses her right hand to cup the balls while she's sucking her dad's dick. The mom is sucking dad's dick. Well, little sis, a daughter, is maybe a little lick. Maybe gets a little side lick, a little, like in the unrealistic pornos when the girls are just licking your penis like a lollipop. The couple now have 3 children together, in addition to the 3 children he shares with his ex-wife. God damn it. So in 20 years, he's going to leave this lady and start dating another woman who looks like one of the second of the 3 children. That's my prediction for this couple. Savannah started posting about their life together on TikTok, which is always a good thing, which she said was heavily criticized by strangers online. As it should be. As it should be. I'm dating a man, and I look just like his daughter. Here's why that's not weird. She's into it. I don't know. That's just how I feel how it's going. I made mistakes of putting my age above where I was and Tizzy's age above where she was in one of my videos, Savannah explained, where it said stepmom and stepdaughter and the whole world masturbated. The whole world. Let's be honest here. We're, 9 minutes into this? If you haven't stopped and jerked off at least once, and you're a man, you're gay. You're obviously gay. I paused this and jerked off like 5 minutes ago. No one even noticed. I'm that good. It just started with this big, massive tornado of negative comments, she continued. Most of them were geared toward Chris. Why? Yeah, they should be. Let's be honest here. Some users are fixated on the age difference, even joking that Savannah would be a grandma by the time she's 30 years old, to which the family members lip-sync the words, "Why not?" I don't get that. Savannah said many commentators brought up the similarities between her and Tizzy and how it makes them uncomfortable. Hey, if Savannah and Tizzy are fine with fucking stepdaddy, in a dirty, incestual threesome, why does that make you uncomfortable? Don't subscribe to their OnlyFans. It's that easy. Like, when I see porn that I don't like, if it's anal, I'm just like, no. Uncomfortable. I would be traumatized if my dad married someone who looks exactly like me, one person wrote. Yeah, but your dad would be happy as shit. Your dad's high-fiving your fucking uncle. We both did it! Do you want to date your daughter, another asked? Obviously. Who amongst us? I don't have a daughter. Y'all look like sisters, another observed, with a winky face. I'm kidding about the winky face. This is a serious news article. Despite criticism, the loved-up couple adore their blended family and don't care what the haters say. They're all thrilled to become more accepting over time. A lot of comments now are like, I wish I could have this relationship with my stepmom. I think they were being fucking facetious. I'm sorry, Savannah. We're just one big family, and it doesn't matter what anyone says. Because we're happy. And that's all that matters. Is that all that matters? Please like and comment. Let me know if you think it matters. All that matters is them being happy. Give it a like. If you disagree, tell me in the comments. Let me know. We gotta find this out. But like, before we end all this, let's be honest here. That dude's definitely gay, and if we got rid of him, it would be quite the threesome. It'd be quite the threesome. I mean, you got bigger tits over here on the left with the mom. She's got some big tits. They're gonna sag. She's 28. They're gonna have a little bit of wear and tear on them. You know, this still be nice. You know, you definitely, you know, keep her on the ground. Well, little daughter, perky tits, smaller, definitely gonna be perkier. She's 21. She sits on mom's face. Well, dad bangs out mom, and you know, it's not incest. Is at that. Whew. I gotta go watch Pornhub. Holy shit. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this was quite the uncomfortable article. I hope you enjoyed. Please check out my Substack, tyranthouseco.substack.com. Check out all my other videos. Please like them. Just go through. Don't even watch them. Just like them. Leave a comment saying how fucking awesome it is. Recommend it to your friends. Show it to your family, especially grade schoolers, small children, everyone that you know needs this, wants this. And by this, I mean a threesome with these two fucking hoes. I'm Ty. Thanks for watching.